Your time starts now. Good luck and get with it, guys.
They didn't love the discoloration of the final jar that I gave them. So my game plan here in this challenge is to hand in something that tastes similar to the last jar I handed in and just clean it up and make it as clear as possible.
Jelani, what it is you muddled up and put into that filter?
That's charcoal. I'm going for clarity. I know that charcoal filtering can really render a spirit clear, and I'm hoping that'll work for me.
The initial notes the judges had given me was that my proof was too low, but I had a lot of the right flavors.
Hey, Crash, what's your plan?
I'm just trying to make sure the proof of my jar today is similar to the proof of the sample jar.
I think that's a solid plan.
And then I had a bunch of good flavors, so I'm just trying to do a little nose blending. I don't think I'm gonna add any additives or sugar or anything. I think I'm just gonna stick with my spirit. I'm picking jars that I like the flavor and the smell profile, woo! Putting them into my bucket, rinsing them around, trying not to taste too much of the spirit so I didn't burn my tongue.
The charcoal isn't working.
Oh, that's not taking much color out, huh?
I just ruined my two best jars.
Yeah, we was observing you crushing it up there, and I was wondering why you was doing that.
What I tried to do was clean up my original jar, but crushing it up only made it black.
So, what's your plan here?
So instead, I'm going from my collection of jars, and I'm gonna try to approximate the flavor just based off of what I distilled without adding too many additives and changing the color again.
Jelani, it sounds like you just starting over.
I am.
All right, guys, you're down to 5 minutes. You better be polishing those jars up.
No pressure.
You got your jar?
I think so. I got a lot of the same flavors from the sample jar. My proof, it's not 100% by any means, but it's pretty close. And there's a lot of peach there, and that's the note I was really trying to bring forward. I think I'm done.
I'm really proud about the jar I'm handing in, but I took a little bit of cinnamon and orange peel and some sugar to add a little bit more fruit and spice component. So it's a little worrisome that it's not clear, but I think that everything that I added has brought it really close to the original flavor. So I'm proud of how it tastes, but I wonder how they're gonna think how it looks.
You got it?
Yeah.
One of you guys is one step closer to being master distiller. Reverse engineering. We give them a very difficult challenge. Even if they hit the ingredients exactly, everyone, they didn't know the quantities.
That's what I'm saying. There's a list of variables that has to go into play in that. Well, let's go with Jelani first.
Jelani's cleaned that jar up a lot. Looks good and a pretty decent bead.
Good proof, yeah.
What do you think? How'd you do?
I don't know. Your jar looked so much clearer than mine,
Yeah.
and I'm relying on all these flavors I've got for extras, and I hope that I was able to approximate the spirit that we were given.
Well, you know, we've got to base everything on this control.
Right. Smells pretty good.
It's similar on the nose.
Yes, it is. Honestly, I think Jelani's is better than the control.
I would have to say that.
Jelani's working with something there. I mean, really, that's a fine drink, ain't it?
And it's very, very similar. I mean, I'd say 99.9.
Flavor's outstanding.
I mean, Jelani, you know, he has experience as a bartender. He's got plenty of experience at replicating things, and I think that's what we see in here.
Well, let's move along.
All right, Crash. One thing about it, it's clean.
But it's way clearer than Jelani's.
It is. Much clearer jar than Jelani's.
How do you feel about yours?
I didn't want to be low. I figured I'd rather be high, but I'm nervous that now it's too high.
I mean, she's close on the nose.
Yep.
Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, she's in the 80, 85 range.
It's really good.
Flavor-wise, I think we're looking at a tie.
She's opened up her proof and maintained the flavor.
She came a long ways from where she was. And really clean, that's the thing.
That's the thing about it.
Out.
There's your marketability. I mean, put that in a clear bottle on a shelf, it's going to catch somebody's eye.
You know, guys, we grade it on the control. You know, we need proof, nose, flavor, and we need clarity. And one of the contestants just fell this much short on one of those.
Splitting hairs, boys, that's what we've done. Gentlemen, let's go do our job.
Let's do it.
Let's go, men. Come up and get your jars. All right, guys, first and foremost, I happen to be the holder of the original mash bill. You all finally get to figure out what you were trying to emulate. You're looking at 20 gallons of water, 18 pounds of white sugar, 10 pounds of brown sugar, peach nectar, 1 quart. Fresh peaches, there were 85 pounds of those rascals that were pulverized. And basic old distiller's yeast, about 30 grams. So there you have it. That's what you were looking to mimic.
It's all peach.
It was incredible for you guys to just taste something and you recreated it all the way from the mash bill all the way to the finished jar. An outstanding job.
Thank you.
Crash, you know, we told you to start with it did not have the alcohol it needed, so I think you've corrected that pretty good.
Yeah, your proofing skills a little bit off, but outstanding bringing a extra clean jar.
Crash, you made a steep 180 from your first run.
It's as good of an improvement as we've seen in a while. Now, that brings me to you, Jelani. You brought the flavor from the beginning. Your palate is extraordinary, and there's no doubt in my mind that you could emulate everything you've done. You could repeat this again with no problem whatsoever.
Now, when you was trying to clean it up with this last charcoal round, things went a little bit south on you there, but you didn't grumble about it. You jumped up and you fixed it. That's what you do. But you bounced back, you recovered. All in all, for such a difficult challenge, you guys really need to be proud of yourself, and you need to be proud of each other because you're outstanding distillers.
We had to split hairs to come up with a winner on this. And all that leads up to the fact that Crash, you're the next master distiller. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you. I feel extremely validated just winning the title Master Distiller. These judges have such extensive knowledge. To have them acknowledge that I made a good, clean spirit that they enjoyed drinking, just it's kind of breathtaking.
Congratulations to both of you. I'm looking at 2 winners. One just happens to be going away with the title.
All right, thanks, guys.